come to this country and you get to be unique and distinct within your own culture, language, sexual orientation, whatever it is, you have that right, and we recognize that as a government. And the census form was a way of saying, look, we recognize this, we're asking because we are going to recognize that distinctive nature. When you get rid of that, you'll start to move towards, as I said, blurring the lines, not recognizing the differences, and trying to expect people to conform. That's what conservatives want. They want everybody to conform to their view of what it is to be a Canadian, as opposed to representing this vastly diverse and magnificent country that we have as it is today. We've been in government longer than anybody, and we know that you have to give government the benefit of the doubt. You have to give them a chance to explain themselves. You can't just, like the NDP would just knee-jerk reaction say no to something. We have to be reasonable and responsible and give Clement a chance to explain. And if he comes up with a cogent argument, then it's possible we'll fall in line, but it's up to him to explain it to not just the Liberals, but to Canadians. He kind of contradicts himself. He uses the fact that some people don't answer some of the questions or aren't truthful on some of the questions as one reason, and then it's intrusive in the other. Well, if people don't want to answer a question, they don't. It's only intrusive if the intent is negative. When we know that we're asking these questions really to make sure that we are addressing issues and problems. We need to do everything we can to get a representative view of who Canadians are and who they self-identify themselves as well, which is really important. Researchers love it. Researchers are the ones fighting to keep it. And so obviously it's valuable. If they think it's valuable, even if it's inaccurate, and there are some scientific issues with people not being completely truthful or omitting information. Either way, what it does is it gives government a full view of who is Canada, who are Canadians, and how can we better represent them. And the Conservatives, what they're really doing, it's just another subtle move for them to move us over to an American-style melting pot. That's really what they want to do. Harper wants Canada to be the United States North, and this is another example of that. Instead of the cultural mosaic that we have, he wants it to be a melting pot. And if you get rid of this, if you get rid of identifying our diversity and pinpointing the differences and celebrating them and representing them, what you're doing is creating a homogeneous melting pot that the Americans have.